welcome back to the city of Nymtopia. It has been a while. Let's see, does this camera work? This camera works. Let's just leave it on this screen. Let's have a little chat, shall we, guys? So I'm recording this video on the 21st of October. Tomorrow, which for you guys will be yesterday, because this is uploaded on Monday, the new City Skylines game is coming out, which unfortunately means that we are going to have to say goodbye to Nymtopia. It has been a hell of a ride. I think I improved my building quite a lot in this build. If you look at the first episode where everything is really not that good, let's just say bad, and I tried to be innovative and edgy and it didn't work. And then as the city grew, I grew in my city making skills. Is that a word? I'm not sure. I think it's a word now. We had a lot of disasters in this city. I mean, all the fires, the tornadoes, the floods, oh my gosh, the tsunamis. Unbelievable how many tsunamis we had. And it's just time to say goodbye now. We are going to start with a brand new game in a brand new city, which probably will be called Nymtopia as well, because I have no imagination for names. So if you know any other name, let me know in the comments down below, because otherwise I'm just gonna call it something really lame. I just know it already. I'm really excited for City Skylines 2. I purposely didn't watch any game footage, like none at all. I am clueless about it. And I did that on purpose because I want you guys to experience the confusion that I will probably have. Oh, look at this beautiful station. I just love it so much. So bear in mind that the new City Skylines video, it will not be uploaded on the 23rd of October, because I'm actually going on a holiday the 22nd. So yeah, I'm leaving for Croatia. And when I get back, I will play the games, no, just one game, just City Skylines 2. I will play the game and I will make sure that there will be an amazing video, hopefully with some good editing skills, but you guys know I'm not that good at editing, right? It's a learning process, we're getting there, it's getting better each and every time. And really, just for this video, I thought I'd just give you an overview of what we have actually built. So if this is the first video you're heading into, hello and welcome to the end of my city. If you've been here the entire ride, hello, thank you for still being here, and let's see what we've actually built. Now I wanted to turn the other camera on, but oh well, then now it does it. A minute ago I just got a blue screen, like the blue screen of death. So obviously this was our beginner tile here with this intersection, which you can obviously see, because I didn't build this. This is like really clean and streamlined, and then, you know, I didn't build that as well. This is like the intersections I built, okay? They're not that good, they have a lot of weird things, but we'll get there in a minute. Let's just see. Yeah, this was the Green Hills. The Green Hills was the first ever district we built. Look at all this traffic. Let's just ignore that, shall we? Because it's gridlocked. The park used to extend till here, but there's been a fire, so sorry. Yikes. This was our first neighborhood. I mean, look at this grid. It's just grid. And then here I decided to, ooh, let's do something fun with curved roads, which actually looks really bad. And I believe this is like really bad. It looks not bad. I actually think it looks pretty cool. Bear in mind that it is not censored, because I honestly have no clue how to do that, because I'm not that good at this game. With all the, you know, the bicycle paths here, which, you know, me being Dutch, obviously bicycle paths are a must. And these are all like, I believe they're like eco homes, isn't it? Is that what this is? I can't see it. Anyway, I think this is like, I believe this was like an eco, something with ego. Eco, not ego, eco, like economical. Then we have a lot of cemeteries, because I wanted my achievements for a lot of cemeteries filled, which, you know, luckily I did. This is just like, oops, didn't mean to demolish. You know, water, stuff, it has to go somewhere, right? So I figured that here by the prison it might actually have some use. Apparently there's a rescue operation, there's something on fire. Let's just ignore that. And as the city grew, we had a lot more public transport. First of all, public transport is really difficult for me to build in because, you know, when I want to build buses, I'm Dutch. And I am from a very new city in the Netherlands. And we don't have buses that drive on the roads in my city. All our buses have a bus lane. But the bus lane is not on the road, it's like next to it. So the bus never has any problem with traffic because all the cars has to stop for the bus. And I can't do that in City Skylines. So I'm really clueless about how to actually make sure that the bus functions correctly. That's why I'm not that good with public transport. So metro systems, I'm very good with those because they just go under and you don't see them, so I can mess that up. But something with buses, I just want it to be nice and I just can't figure it out. Same with bicycle paths. Why is the bicycle path on the road? I mean, why isn't there a separate bicycle path next to the road and then it goes over and under roads? That's how I know it. But anyways, so here we have our first great campus, which, you know, in the Netherlands, we also don't have that. So I tried to be American, what I saw in movies, with a big high school, some, you know, sports areas, a little bit of a plaza, lots of trees, pathways, and I just popped in an elementary school as well, just because I can. And I actually really like this. This is one of my favorite campuses that I've built. And then here we have farmland. Oops, farmland. See, I'm not that good with the controls. And we also have this freight area here, because I didn't want all the tractors and all the trucks going all the way to the entire city and then go here and just drop it off there. That's way easier. Oh gosh, you can just see how big this city has gotten, isn't it? Because this is like our industry area here as well, with our, well, it's supposed to be a fun shopping area and pedestrian, but I don't really know how to build that, so it's a little bit blah and boring. But this park though, I feel like even though the water is really low, I quite like the park. You know, and that's our harbor right there. While we're on this side of... No, let's not do that. I want to show you guys this first. So we have a little bit of an IT cluster here. And then somewhere here is a university campus. Let me just see if I can spot it. Yes, here. University campus. My first university. This is just a university building, like not a built campus from scratch. That is on that side of the city. But here, you know, we have a cemetery because why not? And all these houses, they're like apartments, but in my mind, they're like student apartments. So students can rent a room in one of these buildings. So pretty cool. We have a lot of sports, a lot of areas to just chill at, some parking lots because students obviously go by car, or at least a lot of them do in where I went to college. We have some shopping, some malls. We also have an evacuation center just in case. You know, because we had a lot of disasters. And then right behind the university we have our massive nightlife center, which is one of my favorite roundabouts, just letting you know. I really like this. Reminds me a bit of France. Only things missing is like the Notre Dame in the middle. And I quite like it. We put some special buildings in here, like these, this. Also this roundabout, it's not pretty, but I do like the fact that it's that big. And, you know, rocket launcher. We have almost everything here. And then on this side we have this massive living area. We were working on our zoo right here, so you can see people are going here to see our zoo. We have some animals in here as well. I believe they're antelopes, I don't really know. There's some birds here. This is a very dangerous path, but people are walking on it, so they're just adventurous. It just goes to show you that I don't really know how to manipulate terrain as well, which is fine. We have some chirpers for the tour. Right here we have our cruise ships, which are arriving all the time. So we build a little bit of a shopping thing. We have public transport, we have a train, we have buses going, and we have a metro station right here, which is usually very popular. So our train just goes that way. We're gonna go back here because here we have our big, what is it called? Residential neighborhood next to the zoo, obviously. We have a big park here. That's not the best park. We have a ferry stop because you can take the ferry and go to different sides of the cities. And then we actually go to the high heights. Now the high heights, look, 3 hours. Is that correct? Seconds, 3 days. Oh. I thought City Skylines was coming out to 20 seconds. Apparently it's the 24th. According to this. Is that correct? Oh. Oh well. I guess it is. Anyways, we have this big countdown for City Skylines 2. You can see that from everywhere, which is pretty amazing. And we have Stark Industries because I love this. I love Stark Industries. I love the Avengers, whatever. And we have this big, massive, like, IT and office area here, which I really like. I feel like it's really modern. We have like these ski walls here. People can walk here. We have some beach chairs here, you know. I really like this park. I love this, to be honest. We have a hospital here. Space Needle. I really like the look of it. And then in the middle somewhere, I believe this is like an underground plaza. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But somewhere, yeah, here we have some residential areas as well. I imagine some expats living here that are working here but living in here. So we also have some schools. Now we took the high capacity ones for these because they are big. So, and then we have the high park, which is actually my favorite park. I really like it. It looks so cozy, and it could just be my imagination of it, but I really love this. I feel like it looks really natural. I love it so much. Let me just screenshot this, guys. Okay, hang on. F12, right? Yeah, there we go. I really like this. And then obviously we have this big road going through here, and we have more residential on this side. We have a library there, and I keep saying obviously, but it is very obvious that we have a metro station here, okay? So that's the high heights. Now, the high heights does have a ferry stop, I believe. Yeah, they have one there. And then you can take that to the other sides of the city. There's a ferry stop this side and that side. We'll get to this side. So here we have a little bit of a shopping area because that's all IT and office, and this will be all shopping, and hotels are here as well. Even if I say so myself, public transport is actually pretty reasonable in here. Quite happy with it. This is one of the earlier sections I developed, and I tried to be groovy with the buildings and with the grids. I'm not sure if it worked, but I tried. And here we have our real first shopping area with the American shopping mall. And this actually got demolished because of an earthquake. And then we had to rebuild it, and now it looks kind of weird because it used to be better, in my opinion. Anyways, the industry. There is a lot of oil in the ground here, so we built this oil industry. It's not that good, but whatever. And then next to the oil industry, I placed these rocks because I didn't want the people walking in the nature reserve to be able to see the oil industry. Bear in mind they still can, but we're just gonna pretend like they can't. So if you want to get to the nature reserve, you actually have to go back here and take the highway. Yeah, we'll get to this area in a minute. Let's just go here, you know, and then you go off here. I did all of this with the traffic manager mods. Apart from that, they're still somehow connecting into here. I feel like I did quite well because we just have 3 lanes, but somehow they're all merging in here. And I don't know why. And then here they are almost all going to the left, so I have no clue, but whatever. We're gonna follow, what are we gonna do? Yeah, we're actually gonna follow them to the left, yeah. So here we have a little bit of a side area. I keep forgetting what this neighborhood is called. Cypress Hills. It is raining cats and dogs in here. We have Cypress Hills, a lot of green homes, a lot of apartments, but also, I think that was Cypress Hills as well. Yeah, look, I built fences in their backyards to make sure that these people really have their own backyard, and each backyard has something else. I thought it was quite clever. We have a little park here. We have this touristy area with some stables here as well. I realize that it's raining and it's pretty hard to see, okay guys, I'm sorry. It be like that sometimes. Rain is a natural occurrence and I don't know if I can turn it off. Now this area is actually the banking area. We have the bank. Yeah, here we go. The National Bank is this building here. I found a lot of very tall buildings which I downloaded it a very long time ago, and I just placed them in here to pretend like they're like IT cluster or bank buildings. And then we have a ferry stop. We also have another space needle here. And actually I feel like it works really good. This area is actually very well visited, so I'm happy with that. Obviously the ferry is going to that side, and I keep saying obviously, I'm so sorry. I'm hearing it myself. So we have another park here because I didn't want any people living next to this road. So we built a gigantic park, and I'm actually really happy with the way that it looks. We have some shops here, all organic shops, so they go bankrupt quite a lot. But it'd be like that. We have some office here for the people that actually work here. We have a lot of residential. We have some office here as well to cancel the noise from the highway, because I do realize that I don't have a barrier, and I am just realizing that my bicycle bridge is broken. And it shouldn't be broken. There. It's not the prettiest. But that should not have been broken, because this is actually the connection that they have to the other side. Oh well. So a lot more campus there, and then we actually, I keep saying it now, oh my goodness. We have a lodge here with a lot of parking, because this is our nature reserve. And our nature reserve is actually really big. And it has this crater, so it's a crater park. This is actually from when a meteor strikes? When a meteor hits the ground. And you can walk around here. We have some viewing points right here, right there. And you can look at the crater. There's some campfires, camping spots. I quite like it. And we have some public transport from this part of the city to actually go there, so you don't have to take the car necessarily, but you can just go there by train or by bus or metro. There's an overground metro here as well. And we have our own solar park, because I didn't want to connect everything up with those electricity poles. So here we are going into a little bit more high-tech area. At least in my opinion it is. This is some housing here for university students, because everything you see here is our campus. It is a massive university campus, and I'm really happy with it. Here we have some entertainment. We have the stadium, the opera house, something else, a mall I think. Then we have this weird electricity museum stuff. We have clocks here, big offices, a lot of parking availability as well, another hospital. And then we go to our big sport area. So we have American football, we have soccer, or you know, regular football, and we have track, and I believe here we have swimming and basketball. No, not basketball, baseball. Sorry. This area has been on fire a lot of times as well, as you can see. It usually is very lush and very green. Luckily, if I zoom in, you can see some of the greenery coming back. This area is on fire a lot. I don't know why, it just is. So we have a lot of good connectability here with footways and bicycle paths. A lot of transportation as well, so it's public transport. You can see some buses. Metro stations should be somewhere here. Here is a metro station. We have a little bit of a plaza here. We have the Chirper balloon rides, parking lots, and then we have our dormitories. They're actually dorms, and for the people that can't afford the dorms or don't want to live in the dorms, we have these apartments here, which are actually just normal residential, but in my mind we are pretending that they are university students' residential homes. And then we have another big park here. Now this lake is actually the result of a tsunami and the water didn't go away, so I built a lake around it. You can see the train going there. A lot of footpaths, and this actually connects into our campus area. Now we have a 5-star campus, and I really like it. It could be just me. We have some more offices and stuff, just to make sure that the students can actually work as well. They probably still work somewhere there in the city, but in my mind they would work here. We have an excellent swimming team, by the way. We've almost won all our games. The baseball, we're not so lucky. Now this area usually is burned down as well because of fires, but today it is very lush and pretty. So you can see they don't mind sporting in the rain, they're fine with it. We have a lot of sporting areas. We have our main university building with a lot of parking, plazas, metro station as well, very busy by the way. And then when you ride in, you have this beautiful kind of canopy, I'm not sure, this thing, and I really like it. Now I imagine that on this side the university faculty would live. You know, all high built. I really like it. I can't say else, but I really like it, and I keep saying it, but I like it. Here we have another neighborhood. I believe this was Ivy Park. More green residentials. You can see a lot of green in the buildings as well. If we zoom out a little bit, a lot of green. A lot of eco homes. We actually have our little beekeeping area here. But then I built an entire park around it because it's actually just this little bit, and I thought, well, you know, let's just expand that. And you have some orchards down here. Again, a lot of cemeteries. Overground metro connecting with the other parts of the city. Oh yeah, right, this city is so big, guys. Honestly, it's enormous. Here we have just cross over the highway. So we're now again on the path. That's the beginning. That's where we started. This is the prison. This is what I call the Korean neighborhood. Basically because I just chose a Korean build style and I really love these houses. I really like them. And they have this amazing park. I mean, look at this. This park is so cool, like right on the water. Amazing view, and then I decided to place all these windmills. So the view is a little bit less amazing now. It used to be really amazing. It'd be like that. And then we go to my favorite neighborhood everything. Let me just remind you what it's called. Belmont Park. Now, Belmont Park, it's my favorite. Look at how green it is. I put so much effort in this neighborhood. I believe I spent like an hour or 3 or 4 just building all of this. And I so love the way that it looks. You have this little old-fashioned bridge. Reminds me a little bit of Chicago. Never been there, but whenever I see a bridge like that, it reminds me of Chicago. Now we placed all these bushes individually, may I say. The time it took, my goodness, but I really love it. And it just goes all the way and over. And this is the overground metro. Again, I mean, look how it just goes there. Oh, now, okay, they're stuck. But look how it goes. It just reminds me of Chicago. I can't help it. It really does. Some more IT clusters. Here we have another station. Oops. And also a train station, just so that people can get off by the train. Go there, and then they can either go this way into the old town, or they can go this way to the university. You know, that was my idea. Now the people of Belmont Park, they can't actually go on the highway from here, so they have to go through this neighborhood and then access there. And we have this as well, but that's nothing very special. Oh no, look at that. Well, this used to be my wood industry, Van Houten, which ironically means of wood in Dutch. It is now on fire. Yeah. Luckily there are already helicopters coming here. It's a bit unfortunate, to be honest. It used to be really pretty and green. Anyways, we have our industry here. We have our shipping docks, industry docks here, you know, with train tracks as well. And we had our massive industry area right there. Oh well. And then this is our latest edition. We have a little neighborhood with an amazing castle. I mean, look at that. So pretty. So pretty. I love this. And this is actually our little town. It's next to our amazing nature resort. And our nature resort is also a little bit burned down. all the way here till the sea. And I really like it. Look at all these ships coming along. Oh, I believe my game is crashing. That's not good. Oh! My zoo has... okay. My zoo is leveled up. And that is actually our entire city. We did have another connection here to build another area right here. Perhaps we'll do that in some future, but for now we are saying goodbye to Nymtopia. And we are actually going to start on a brand new city. I am very excited for that. I hope you guys are excited for it as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. If you did, you can give the video a thumbs up, you can comment, you can subscribe. If there's anything you want to see for the next video, let me know in the comments down below as well. And I will hope to see you when I play the new City Skylines game, guys. I wish you all a very good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever it is that you're watching this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!